So I'm back with the Dell Mini 9 here, and we're going to do some upgrades to it. Because specifically, we're going to be putting this 64 gigabyte SSD in there because I ordered this specifically. Now, as you know, the Dell Mini 9 uses a PATA or IDE SSD, and I found this from some company in North Carolina that was selling. Hey, maybe Billy Core knows of it, the Nostalgia Mall, because he lives in North Carolina. But anyways, we're going to be installing this to replace the 16 gig SSD that's in there now. This is a 64 gig, and we're also going to be installing Windows 8 Pro on here. Now, you're probably thinking, why not just use your Windows 8 key to install Windows 10? Good question. Well, because the thing is, the Intel Atom N270 is a 32-bit processor. And for right now, I'd rather just stick with Windows 8 because at least Windows 8 gives me... It's a modern OS, I can run modern software on it, and it should run a little bit better than Windows 10 because there was a video of someone running Windows 10 on here. I don't even know if this can run the latest build of Windows 10, so I'm going to be on the safe side and just run Windows 8 on here for now. Anyways, let me go ahead and back up my important data since I completely forgot to do that, and I'll catch you on the other side. Alright, so I'm back. Anyways, I'll show you how to do this upgrade here. The good thing about the Dell Mini 9, unlike the Mini 10, is the Mini 9 is very easy and convenient to upgrade. And just so you know, if you think I'm rushing this, well, it's because I have to go to work in the morning, obviously. Anyways, take the cover off, and there you can see we've got our SSD, RAM, and wireless module. So this is the SSD here. This is the S-Tech SSD. It's a 16 gig SSD, and it currently has Windows XP on it. So we're going to remove this SSD and install the SSD with Windows 8 on it. So we're going to install Windows 8 on it. So here we go. So I had a bit of a snafu. I had to get some pliers to get a stripped screw out, and I did a little bit of damage to the SSD, but fortunately I did test it, and the thing still boots up, so at least there's that much. But anyways, now we'll take our new SSD, set that aside. We'll put the old SSD back in the box in just a moment here. We'll set that in there like so. We'll take our screwdriver and we'll put these screws back in. We're only going to be putting one back in because obviously the other one was stripped to hell. Oh, actually we need the larger screw. Alright, put that screw in there. Now before we do anything else, I'm going to do a boot test because I don't want to put this thing back together and then realize, oh shit, the drive's not detected. So let's put the new drive in. We're going to power on. We're going to go 2 for setup. And there it is. There's our drive, so the BIOS detects it. Perfect. All right, that makes me feel a hell of a lot better after going to hell and back to get the stripped screw out to remove this drive. So I'm going to put this drive back in its little enclosure here, and it'll just live in storage. Now we'll put our cover back. Alright, so now comes the fun part, installing Windows. Catch you then. Alright, and now, Windows 8 time. Now because the Atom N270 is a 32-bit CPU, we will not be able to install the 64-bit version of Windows 8 on here, but we can at least install the 32-bit version. So we're going to go 0 for boot options, let the disk spin up. Oops, I want to go to CD. There we go. We are booting off the CD. And in some cases I would actually boot from, let me turn the light in my bedroom off so that way it doesn't show up on the screen there. Now this now just saying, this is not Windows 8.1 because because I don't have any keys. Actually, that's not true. I do have a key for 8.1, but I don't have my Windows 8.1 installation media handy right now. So we're going to see if we can't get Windows 8.0 on here. I know that this machine is capable of running Windows 10, and it should be able to run Windows 8 because this is I made sure to get the 32-bit ISO and burn it to a disk, and I've used this installation disk before. So we'll see what happens here, but the disk is not spinning, which has me concerned already, because this optical drive absolutely sucks. Oh, there we go. There's the spinning dots. Okay. That at least means, because with some builds of Windows 10, I believe 1809 introduced this problem. What would happen is the installer would just get hung up here. Like, it would get to the point when the spinning dots would start rotating, but it never got past that. So, anyways, you should see that glorious setup screen here in just a moment. Ah, yes. What happens if I turn the light off? Oh, actually, it's a little glary, isn't it? Turn the light on. Does that make it any better? Yeah, it does. Okay, so I'll just leave the light on. Windows 8. Ugh. But hey, I'd rather not put 10 on here at this point, so I'm just going to... I have a license for 8. Yes, it is a genuine license, so before you come crying to me saying that I'm a software pirate, no, I do have a legitimate license, which I apparently bought back in 2015, right before Windows 10 came out. I'm looking at the date on the email, and it's... Well, actually, no, it was after Windows 8 came out. That can't be right. The date's October 8th, 2015. I know I bought this before then. Anyways, product key time. I'm going to go ahead and put the product key in off camera because, sorry, and actually I'll just give you the, you know what, in return I won't give you the Windows 8 product key, but I'll give you the Windows XP Home product key because no one cares about XP anymore. And I have XP Pro discs anyways, I don't really use Home Edition. Anyways, let me put in the key, I'll be right back. The product key worked, so we'll go ahead and totally read that and agree. Custom advanced, and there we go. There's our drive, 59 gigabytes. Well, it's 64 gigs, but whatever. Anyways, let's hit next. And this screen should be a familiar sight to all you Windows fanboys and girls out in the audience. Not just in my viewing audience, but in generalmente. But yeah, this is pretty much the bulk of the install from Windows Vista onward. But yeah, this screen should be very familiar to most of you. And yeah, so this part usually takes a while, so I'm going to go make myself a cup of hot chocolate, and I'll catch you guys when this is close to done. See you in a few minutes. And we're back. As you can see, I got bored, so I was watching catching the latest Runaway Guys Luigi's Mansion episode. And if you don't watch the Runaway Guys, you really should, because Emil, John, and Tim make a great trio. Anyways, this is a familiar sight to any Windows 8 user, so we'll choose ourselves a color. We'll do red, because that's my favorite color, and we'll call this. No, I'm not a Blood fan. Don't just assume, people. We'll call this Mini 9-PC, I guess. Is fine by me. Oh, it actually has the drivers for my wireless card. Okay, let me see if there's my network. Yep, let me go ahead and connect to it. So we'll hit connect. I gotta enter my password. So that probably means and while I didn't get this on camera, yes, Windows 8 does show your wireless password when you type it in. Just because I don't really have the time right now, I'm just going to use Express settings. Here's one thing I do miss about Windows 8 is being able to just click sign in without a Microsoft account, and they try to tell you, oh, but it's so much better. No! Alright, type my name. I don't think I want a password. Well, maybe I'll put a password on later, but you know what? For the time being, screw it. Let's just see what drivers Windows picked up, and yeah. Hi. While we're getting things ready, Check out the new way to use Windows. Oh yeah, because I forgot about this. This is Windows 8.0, so this is telling you about the Metro UI. After your PC is ready, move your mouse into any corner. It's telling you how to get the charms bar. Yeah, remember the charms in Windows 8? Look at that animation. Look how choppy that mouse cursor moving. Oh, okay, it wasn't that choppy that time. Okay, I was going to say. Yes, I know, Windows. You've showed me 3 times to move my mouse into any corner. Will you please just get on to configuring so I can actually use the OS and see what drivers I'm missing so I can get Snappy Driver Installer? We're getting your PC ready. This will take a few minutes. Okay. Well, I'm probably going to end the tech video log when we get to the desktop, and then I'll probably make a follow-up video just showing once all the drivers are installed and everything is all set up. Then I'll probably do that. But for the time being, I'm just going to let Windows work its magic, do its updates, do whatever it's got to do, and I'll catch you guys on the other side. And about 5 minutes later, we are at the desktop. We're not activated yet, but that's okay. Because I think because Windows 8 was intended to be installed as an upgrade and not so much a clean installation, one of the problems you run into is activating Windows 8. Now the good news is there is a registry tweak that you can make. In fact, I might show this on, you know what, why don't I show this on camera? That way, yeah, you know what, let me show this on camera. I just got to look it up. Hold on one second. So Windows 8, activate, clean, activate, clean, install. Yeah, will not activate. Clean install possible. Let me see if I can find something from 2012 here. I'm going to have to go way back in the archives. Okay, there we go. So you got to go to your registry editor. So, run. Yeah, look how slow it is on here because of this PETA SSD. You know what, why don't we do this? Let's worry about Internet Explorer a little bit later. I'm going to do regedit. I'm going to go into regedit here. Say yes, I give you permission. You're going to want to go to HKey local machine. Software, Microsoft, well there really isn't much on here. There's no programs installed right now. Microsoft. You're going to want to go down to Windows, which is all the way down here. Windows. Current version. Then you're going to want to go to Setup, which is down here somewhere. Setup, there it is. OOBE, and you're going to look for Media Boot Install right here. If I can get it open. Okay. As you can see, the value is currently set to 1. You want to change this to 0. Hit OK to apply your changes. And now, Media Boot Install is set to 0, so now Windows will be able to activate when you restart your computer. Basically, this trick allows you to clean install Windows 8 because obviously we didn't do an in-place upgrade. So Windows thought, oh, well, I'm not going to let you activate because you didn't do an in-place upgrade. But we showed Windows who's boss, right? Yeah, it doesn't look like it's running too well, but I wasn't expecting it to for only 1 GB of RAM, and so. And, obviously, one thing I have to curse Dell for is using a PETA. Why do I keep saying PETA? An IDE SSD. So, anyways, I think I'll end the video here. Take care, guys. I'm going to play with this a little bit more, and I'll catch you later. Bye. So here's the finished product. I upgraded the RAM off camera, but you guys have probably seen a million RAM upgrades, in laptops. It's not like I had to take the whole thing apart. Got a new battery for this laptop, and I've got Windows 8.1 installed, so now I've got all my apps. This thing runs like a charm, and it just goes to show you netbooks are still powerful in the modern day. Well, somewhat powerful. And also, I know I said I wasn't going to be giving away the XP Home Key, but you know what? I changed my mind. I guess I have to close the laptop to actually show it to you. If you want that XP Home Service Pack 3 key, take it. It's all yours. I have Windows 8 on here now, and I have no use for Windows XP Home anyways. So, because I only use XP Pro on vintage computers. Anyways, thanks for watching. See you guys in the next video. Take care.